So round 3 of the Six Nations is done and dusted. I'm in the studio with Sam Warburton and John Barclay for our company. I thought I'd first ask the question, a half-term report.
Oh, my God.
That's a fine. That's a massive fine.
You had
what a fine.
The audacity before we started to call me unprofessional.
From our leader.
Mate, if you've got somewhere to be, I'm sure me and Sam could do this, mate.
Oh, yeah.
OK, cool. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, turned it off. Let me just...
Yeah, we're not cutting that out.
No, we're keeping it.
You're dreaming.
The question I was going to ask, I was really interrupted. Did one of you call me? That feels like a stitch-up. That's classic schoolboy prank. Half-term report. Let's go through the nations. What grade are you going to give them? We'll go out of 10. Let's start with France. I'll come to you.
I'd say in a Six Nations campaign, when Ireland won it, it was the only time I've ever seen it. They've won it at a canter when they won the Grand Slam, and every game, all 5 games, they won. And there wasn't any controversy. They were by far the best team. It's the only campaign I can remember in recent years anyway. There's always a team who has a wobble. So every other championship win, even the Grand Slam, there's always one game they're not really that polished. And that was probably today's game for France, could be. They didn't really get out of gear 3, but they got the job done. You could tell they got the bonus point. They sort of just kicked back a little bit. So I'd still put France, I think they're 8 out of 10. They're on course.
8 out of 10?
Yeah.
OK, Scotland?
On the last couple of weeks, based on results, I would say... Well, on the whole championship, can I finish my own sentence or no? Do you want to answer my question for me? Mate, you got a few phone call coming again. I would give Scotland, overall, if we're showing the resilience and bouncing back after the disappointment of Rome, a solid 7 at the moment.
7, OK.
Yeah.
Ireland?
Ireland's a tricky one because...
So good against England, though. But
so good against England, got the job done against Italy, just that first game. But again, first game against France, and they got blown away.
let's do it on 3. 1, 2, 3, 7.
Oh, OK. England.
It's got to be...
Yeah,
So 1 from 3.
1 from 3.
I think based on what we thought they were going to be, compared to what we've seen.
That wasn't the question, but you can answer that question.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 3.
4.
Oh, I'm a bit harsh, am I?
Yeah, you're out of order, mate. You're out of order.
OK, Italy?
Yeah, middle of the road. Today was disappointing against France. I thought there was a bit more in them, and I think they'll bounce back from that. I go Italy.
Give them a 6, I think.
Yeah, 6 is fair.
A good round 1. They were that game against Ireland. They could have won that game. So they were a bit poor today, but I think they're touching it. 3 games on the spin, emotionally, maybe not quite at the levels they've been at, but I quite fancy them for the rest of the championship. They've got 2 easy games coming up.
Oh, we love this.
Who are they playing?
Don't worry. England next in Rome, the only team they've never lost against. So let's see how that goes.
Well,
I hope this comment age is OK, actually. And Wales.
I mean, based again, I'm going to kind of answer the question fully before you jump in. You're desperate to jump in. Obviously, rounds 1 and 2, not great. But at the weekend, based on the weekend, that game alone would be a 7. But that's not what you asked me. So it's going to be...
Go 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1, 5. We're just there. We are so there.
So Wales ranked higher than England, half-term report.
Oh, but we're...
Yeah, but it's based on expectation.
I'm OK, because that wasn't the actual question. But it's OK.
I'll be honest. You're not being very clear then. I didn't realise there's so many asterisks on a question.
No, it's you that's been
like a
weaving
politician here, just
context
weaving
into
anything
it.
in.
I know, that's absolutely fine. We've seen a brilliant championship, and it's been really hard to call every single week. Let's have a look at the evolution of this competition, because we kind of get a bit of an unfair... We get a bit of an unfair rap, don't we? We're Northern Hemisphere, we're boring, we're set piece. But when you look at it, we're scoring more tries every single year. We're in a good place, aren't we?
Yeah, I think so. You look at how the game's refereed now, and obviously they're trying to speed the game up, trying to clean the breakdown up, but also ball and play time. Going back to 2000, 2001, going back then, the ball and play time now will be significantly higher. So I think certainly I know we're watching Wales, and you look at everyone always says defences win championships, and I don't know if that's changing, but it certainly seems to be a slight tweak in that where there's more of an emphasis on all-out attack. And I don't know if that's because Bordeaux and Toulouse, and you look at how they play the game, it is all-out attack. So, yeah, it's an interesting one. And will it continues for this championship and keeps pushing up the way?
And you're involved in it a lot, Oogs, and we have subtle conversations with people involved at World Rugby. I think World Rugby needs some credit in this as well, because they're not just sitting there doing nothing. They're thinking, how can we evolve the game and make it better? So, little things, for example, like the not straights in lineouts, and if nobody competes, just let it go. Or if somebody pulls out in a ruck and he's not interfering, and somebody comes over the top, leave it, just let it go. Like, we're letting things go. So I think there's more ball in play time. Teams, forwards are much more much better hand and dexterity than they used to be, so there's much more sort of attacking threats across the pitch. My question is, though, that even though there's better and there's more tries scored in the Six Nations, is it still the way to win a World Cup? And when I say that, is it the way to beat South Africa still? I still don't think... France got beaten by them in November. I still think physicality, though, combined with both, that's where South Africa have both. But just being able to, say France, for example, having a back five who can play, I don't think alone is enough to beat South Africa. You still have to have that power up front, so you need the blend of both. And the Six Nations, we're seeing it. I think that's a big question. I think England could still turn up for a hugely physical game out in the Stade de France and really challenge France physically, like South Africa did. Is it enough to win the Six Nations? Yes. Is it enough to win a World Cup and beat South Africa? At the moment, I don't think so.
Fair play. Very good observations from the both of you. Thank you so much for all of your thoughts. What do you think at this half-term report? Where's England? Apparently lower than Wales. See you in a couple of weeks.
Oh, nice.